Hey guys, welcome to the Beauty Bat Cave. My name is Tiff and I run Chiroptera Beauty. So I know for a lot of us Halloween is going to look a little bit different this year, and that's okay. It's about safety and it's about keeping not only ourselves safe but keeping other people safe as well. Me and my family are going to be staying in, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun and can't dress up. So while my child is dressed up as Master Chief from Halo, I'm going to use a headband that I found at the Dollar Tree much earlier in the season. I've had this hanging out. Get it? Hanging out like a bat. Had it hanging out with all my Halloween stuff and I was like, it's $1, I have to have it. And so I thought, I want to be comfy on Halloween since we're going to be in. So I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to use this cute little headband and I'm going to do a cute little bat look. So since I'm not going out, I'm not going to do a full-on foundation. I'm going to use my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. It's a tinted hydrating gel cream. I always forget the whole thing. It's basically a tinted moisturizer and it's my favorite. I like to put a little bit on my hand. Kind of just do one of these. And I typically just start in the center area of my face, kind of blend down, blend out. It doesn't really give me a full coverage at all. It's just a light coverage, but it's nice. It helps kind of tone down a little bit of the redness I have in my skin. When I first apply it, I actually just apply it with my fingers at first. And then once I've done that, I like to take a beauty blender and just kind of pat it in. Since I do want to take pictures at home and be able to share them with my family, I want to look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to show it very well, but it is my Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer, and it is waterproof. I just put a little bit of that under my eyes. Take my beauty blender and just kind of blend it out under there since I'll be taking pictures. I don't want to look real tired. So once I have my concealer on, I am really excited to share a new product that I'm going to have coming out. So this is the Chiroptera Beauty Glamour Spell Translucent Finishing Powder, and this is the shade 01. It's just a loose powder and it's translucent, so that means it's not like gonna go on heavy or anything. But what I will do is I'll take a little bit of that powder, go ahead and pat it on my concealer to set it under my eyes. I take a little bit and just kind of set everything, get rid of that shine. And because it is translucent, it will work on a wide variety of skin tones, but it's just a finishing powder. There'll be 3 shades, very light. It feels like, honestly, it feels like really not much of anything. It doesn't feel drying or powdery, really. It's completely vegan and cruelty-free, so I'm really excited to have that coming out. So next to the eyes, I'm gonna go in with my Immortal eyeshadow base in Ghostly. I'm gonna get a little bit of that on my concealer brush. Just gonna paint it on there. I like to put it on with a concealer brush and then I just kind of pat the edges just to make that line a little less harsh. And then for the other side, really this is just a nice practice run for Halloween. Next I'm going to be using the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. It is stunning and it definitely matches this headband. I'm going to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm going to get some of this color right here called Paradise. And I'm going to start just on the main lid area here and just kind of pat that in there. So next I'm going to be going in with a color from the Lime Crime Venus Immortalis palette. And this is the palette. It is beautiful. It's one of my faves. It has a lot of fun neutrals, but what I'm using it for today is this black here called Unseen. I'm going to load up that same brush I was using and I'm going to pat, pat, pat into the crease. Now I'm not blending it together yet because what I want right now is just to get my color placement and then I can blend. So I'm pat, 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 pat on the edge here. One of the things I love about this particular black formula is that there is very little fallout. So next I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go back to the Venus 3 palette and I'm going to get a little bit of this shade here called Dreamy. And this is going to be the shade that I use to really blend. So I'm going to start at the inner eye and kind of work my way along this edge here. Just a very light. I'm not quite getting to the black yet, so I am taking it all the way in to like my eye socket almost. So you can see that it kind of blends that, that super bright with my natural skin tone. Going back to the Venus Immortalis palette, I'm going to be going in with some of this color right here called Moth. And I'm going to use that to start kind of blending the black. I'm going to start very, very lightly, already at my brow bone, and slowly work my way down. Start blend, blend, blend. I'm not going into the area where the pink and the black meet yet. I'm just kind of working on that crease. And you can see that it really kind of tones down the black comparatively. I'm going to go ahead and blend out the other side here. Again, starting at the top, just kind of slowly working my way down to the black. Really focusing at the crease of my eye. And I think I want a little bit more drama. So I'm going to go in with my small eyeshadow brush again, and I'm going to take a little bit of this color called Unveil. And I'm going to kind of start at that edge here where the black blends into the moth color, and just bring that kind of darkness back up to it, and do a little bit of that on the other side too. Next, I'm going to go back to the Venus 3 palette and grab a little bit of this shade here, a little bit of Beam, and I'm going to just give it just a little pop right on the inner eye. I want to have just a little bit more glitter fun. So I'm going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Primer to glitter glue myself. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Metallic Glitter Palettes. It's so hard to read these packagings on here because it's just full on glitters. And then I'm going to just pat it onto the center of my eye. I'm actually going to take my concealer brush and kind of just spread it evenly exactly where I want it. And then the glitter I'm using is MGL103. I tap a little bit into the lid. I grab it up. And then I just pat, pat, pat. I'm getting a lot of glitter fallout, but that's okay. If you have a little bit of glitter fallout, just take a fan brush and kind of fluff it away. I kind of close my eyes and try to get it off my eyelashes too. And now I'm going to do the other side. It's such a fun pink holographic. So after that, I'm going to do underneath my eyes. I'm going to use an angled brush to get some of this. And next I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade called Ecstasy and kind of blend that darker color into the brighter color. And I just don't quite feel like I have it dark enough on that edge. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of Unseen and just kind of blend it off a little bit more. I'm going to grab a little bit more of Beam and do my inner corner. Next, I'm going to be going in with some eyeliner. I'm using the Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner, and it is in Blackest Black, of course. I love the tip of this. It's such a super, super fine tip. Just a basic top line on both sides. So after that, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And this is in the shade 0, which is black. I'm going to go in with this on my waterline here. And I'm not going to go in all the way, I'm just going to go to about where the pink starts. Just on the corner. Next, I'm going to go in with my mascara. I have the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I think it's upside down. CoverGirl Clump Crusher in Very Black. Okay, and last I'm going to be doing my brows. I have had this for so long and I don't know if I'll ever run out of it. But it is Clinique. Just an FYI, Clinique is not cruelty-free, unfortunately. But like I said, I've had this for so long, and if you've already got a product that you know is not cruelty-free and you're, trying to go cruelty-free, that doesn't mean you have to throw everything out. That's still being wasteful. It's already been made. You've already bought it. Might as well use it up, and once you use it up, replace it with something that is. And it is in the shade Charcoal, but it is a brow powder. So I'm just gonna go in with an angled brush and kind of just go along with my natural brow. I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow brush and just kind of brush everything up. And then again, just gonna brush them all up a little bit. All right, last I'm gonna be doing a blush. This is the Pixie by Petra brand in Beauty Blush Duo Peach Honey. I got this in an Ipsy bag forever ago, and I love it. It's just a nice tone for me. I like peachy tones. And just a little bit, kind of blending it. Once I've got the placement, I'll blend it in circles. Alright, and then lastly, I'm going to be using as a highlighter the eyeshadow shade Like Nothing by Chiroptera Beauty. And I'm just going to get a little bit in there, and then I take my fan brush and kind of dip it in to get enough on it. Spread it back out. And then just apply it as a highlighter. So the eyeshadow itself is pretty translucent. It really just adds a little bit of sparkle. And I'll sometimes get some that falls to the outside. And again, sometimes I'll take my finger, get a little bit. Use a little bit in my brow bone there. Get a little bit of Glamour Spell and just blend everything together. I'm going to set everything with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. And since I'm going to be home, I'm not going to try to do a lipstick. Going in with my tried and true Old Faithful Candy Cane chapstick. And so this is the finished look. And that's it. So I want to know, what are you doing for Halloween this year? What are your family's plans? Are you going out? Are you staying in? Let me know what you think of this look and what you're doing in the comments below. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So as we say goodbye to spooky season, until next year, I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. I love food. Actually, basically from Halloween to February 20th, which is my birthday, is like my favorite time of year. I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. Love Christmas. Love Christmas so much that I got married 2 days before Christmas. As well as I like New Year's. I usually don't stay up, but sometimes I do. And I also love Valentine's Day, which is in February, and then shortly after Valentine's Day is my birthday, and I do something called Birthentines because my birthday and Valentine's Day are so close that it's easier to pick one day to go out and celebrate stuff instead of 2 days. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!